Hi, Vanakkam. Now, your master Dr. Adrian Suresh, and I am now with Dato Padma Shri Dato Ramli Ibrahim. We are here actually to have a shout out of our program on the 21st of June 2021. In the program, the first time Chair Yoga for Unity. Chair Yoga is something that I came up with your Zumba program. In the நிறைய பேர் வராங்க இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமை நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் இந்த சேர் யோகா என்னதான் சேர் யோகா கொடுக்குறோம் அதுல என்னென்ன பெனிஃபிட் இருக்கு இதெல்லாம் நீங்க பார்க்கிறதுக்கு on the 21st of June 2021 International Yoga Day. அதோட டீம் Yoga for
Unity and Well-being.
Yes. And Dato, something on the program?
Yes, it's going to be held for 100 days.
Yes.
And
today, starting from today.
On Saturday and Sunday morning. Well, it's a great way to get well, even for those who cannot do real asanas, to sit and sweat for them.
Exactly. That's what the whole thing is here for. Yoga for everyone means yoga for those who are also in the house, as our aunties and uncles, our appa and amma who sitting in the house find difficult to do their body movement. So you just have to sit and sweat with the asanas that we have. And it's going to be on the 21st of June 2021 in conjunction with the International Yoga Day. So please join us and give us all your support.
A very good evening. Salam Sejahtera, Vanakkam and Ni Hao to all our viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee Chat with Roshanee. I'm your host and Brand Ambassador of Anti-Aging Yoga and Wellness Malaysia. This program is exclusively brought to you by Yozum TV and Anti-Aging Yoga and Wellness Malaysia via YouTube, a program to showcase everyday individuals who have contributed to the society and the world at large. We recently celebrated Malaysia Day and closing ceremony of our 100-day chair yoga, which saw the coming together of Malaysians of all walks of life who celebrated Malaysia Day as one. Your master, Kalaimamini Dr. Adrian Suresh's vision to bring yoga to everyone became an accomplished mission with the successful event of the 100 days completion, which is also Yoga for Unity and Well-being. Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is a moment with world-renowned achievers. And we bring to you not one, but three very extraordinary personas who are here to share their experiences and adventures. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to our first speaker for the day, Master Alan Tong. Master Alan Tong is Asia's leading meditation facilitator and transformational coach who went on an extraordinary journey in mastering the body, mind, and soul through various types of ascetic practice, pilgrim method being his signature. In power with other transformational experiences, such as the ice bath meditation that allows one to transform and transcend beyond their mental capacity and spiritual level. Along his journey, he holds a high achievement of his physical ability with the title of World Record Holder of the most consecutive 90-degree push-up on fist. In the pursuit of mental mastery, Master Alan survived multiple near-death experiences in the nature and attained the state of enlightenment in his practice. He succeeded in the most intensive trainings in the world, including 111-hour solo meditation in the Arctic wilderness, where half of the time being upper body naked at the temperature as low as 30 degrees with limited food supply, along with documented footage to testify the human ability in mental mastery. And part of his achievements are, he was the first person who successfully reached the peak of Mount Kinabalu in a singlet and shorts under the midnight rain. He received the title ASEAN Iceman, reborn in the Arctic, for 111 hours. He conquered the Polished Mountain. He completed 111 hours solo meditation in Japan Suicide Forest. And he was featured in various international and local medias, including BBC, The America Podcast, American Real, City Plus FM, The Oriental Daily Press, New Straits Times, Feminine Magazine, and the UK podcast on his impressive life journey. Ladies and gentlemen, before I welcome him on his show, let's just watch a short video of Master Alan Tong.
Pilgrim University is founded by Master Alan Tong.
My name is Alan Tong.
Pilgrim University is a transformational platform that allows you to develop mental resilience and toughness.
And going. And sit all the way through.
The goal is to empower the participants to improve their mental capacity and emotional management skills. What makes Pilgrim University special is that its training is inclusive of theoretical understanding and practical experience. both of which give rise to deep growth within one's mind. The theory gives the frame and the experience fills up the transformational emotions inside. What drives the transformational experience in the Pilgrim University is our beloved Master Alan Tong. His story of being alone shirtless in the Arctic for 111 hours is phenomenal. BBC, TV2, CD Plus FM, Oriental newspaper, and other media have grown interest in his story and came to do a montage of his Arctic moments along with some verbal interviews. Being in the Arctic, the harsh cold environment allows oneself to learn to develop mental resilience and toughness. People thought that they are already maxed out, but with the advanced mental strategies, they too can level out. Their lives can be more beautiful, lovely, appreciated and enjoyed. The modern day lifestyle has weakened people mentally and spiritually. It is time for you to experience mental training that only 1% of the global population has. Living happily in abundance is possible now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Coffee Chat with Roshanee, and we are going to welcome our first guest for this evening, Master Alan Tong.
Hi.
Hello, Master Alan. Welcome.
Hi,
Salam
everyone.
Sejahtera.
Selamat sejahtera.
It is a tremendous honor, Master, to have you on this program with us today. And we thank you for making time to be here with us. And maybe you would like to say a little bit of yourself about how did this entire journey start for you as a master?
Well, definitely. Well, thanks for the introduction. So, how everything began is when I first gained awareness over the globe of what was happening, that people could be suffering because of their financial situations, could be mindset problem, could be the spiritual states, it could even be their karma. It can due to so many things, but it's pretty sad to see that people that are suffering or are in such a situations and have absolutely no idea what to do about it, and some of them may try hard work, some of them may try to better themselves, but there seems to be some form of threshold whereby they cannot go over, so that will stunt their growth, and hence the same thing goes over and over again. They cannot have breakthrough, the mental health problems continue, and then we can see that it is happening all over the world, especially now in the pandemic problem. We see that like people can get pretty mentally challenged by just being at home. I mean, like if a person is healthy inside out, wherever they are, whether they are alone, they should be happy and in bliss, but unfortunately that's not the case. So hence that inspired me to begin my journey.
Wow. So the state of the world actually prompted you to do something and move on with this chosen field of yours, right, Master?
Yeah. There was many years ago, and then came by along as I saw a lot of reasons to do better and go stronger in what I do.
Well, I was just going through your entire profile, Master Alan Tong, and You have some very remarkable feats that you have accomplished, many of these feats that you have accomplished is something that even people with very high mental power will take a lot of effort from them to actually go and complete, especially such long hours that you have completed. What particularly attracted me is the hours that you spent, 111 hours that you spent in solo meditation in Japan's suicide forest. Now, I have read about this suicide forest, and whenever, even I think there's even movies which have come up, inspired by this forest, and they are actually real life stories which are portrayed in the movies. And going through this entire process, Master, of being there for 111 hours, what was it that was actually running through your mind during that 111 hours? What actually kept you, your whole experience of being there, in a nutshell?
Well, I guess, of course, there will be lots of emotions. Could be fear trying to came about, all kind of things. It could be all kind of sadness, creepiness. Many things came about, and I would say that whatever we're facing now in the world is somewhat of a reflections of who we are and what we are overcoming. And there seems to be a lot of things to deal with in our life, but if we are unable to flip through or get to that dimension, we can't fix it. For example, you mentioned about, well, we have we need a lot of mental power, mental strength, that you say that even people they are mentally strong, they may not be able to do it. Like, it is not that they are mentally weaker or anything like that. What we are referring to is some form of dimension. It is like if you're in within that box, that one box, no matter how much of strength, mental strength you have, it is not enough. You're not in the right box, right dimension. So the key to overcome a lot of things in life is not just battling it through, just push. We need some form of things, what I call a spiritual transcendence, transformation, or elevate our soul so that we can enter that zone and start to be able to cope with it and better ourselves. So there's some kind of different things that how we can look at it. Yeah.
So also one has to be very, very focused in your whatever direction that they're taking in life, right? So
Well,
I'm sure your whole
definitely.
preparation for this 111 hours took, would you say months? Did it take you months to actually prepare yourself?
I mean, probably about a month, because I've always been bettering myself the whole time. So I try to keep myself equipped and well prepared for challenges. So, and when this thing came about, so I took about a month. Initially, I was supposed to go to Thailand. So that was about 6 months after Japan. Like, initially, I planned to go to Thailand first, and then things kind of change, and Japan came into my mind, and then instead I went to Japan. So it's quicker, then I have lesser time to prepare. So focus is very important for sure. I think compassion is way more important. The compassion becomes your way of life, because you can be focusing things because you want to, because of our could be our own personal interest. But if it comes out from compassion, like something that you want to do because it is some form of welfare, some form of goodness for the world, to raise the vibrations, to even help the soul that are lost in there, that you start to think beyond yourself, thinking just that we personally want to make it. I think it's strong, because when I was super young, like 10 plus years old, I was thinking that I want to do this, I want to do that, and it was just mostly me in my mind. But then when the whole practice xing, right, the meditation and things, yogic stuff came along, and then the whole game changed. The whole thing came from compassion and all the living beings. Then you grow much bigger after that, just spiritually. Yeah.
And this 111 hours that you were there, Did you like experience seeing anything at all? I'm sure you did.
You mean the hantu?
Yes, the supernatural stuff.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I experienced some, for example, like quite a few times, like maybe I can mention a time where it was much more intensive. I in fact brought the some kind of clothing that is of especially for the Japanese, what's that called again? That, the Japanese costume thing,
Oh,
that
kimono?
they, yeah, kimono, yeah, kimono.
Kimono?
Like I brought them, I got them in Tokyo, and I brought them specifically all the way in there, so that as a form of respect, I would like to, like, doing a retreat for the spirits. This
Mm.
was my goal. And then there was one night, and I put on the clothing, and I did a form of like a meditation, you know energy elevation meditation for them. And then starting, there was like nothing. Then I light up the candles, and cameras were all there. Then after a while, then as I start to call upon the spirits, and then you can suddenly feel that, the wind came. You start to have a goosebump. It just felt, it's all over, it's everywhere now. And then the fear did come about. But as I say, when we come from a place of compassion, that you're not just you against the world, but you do it because for the whole living beings, you got much stronger. And then I'm somewhat spiritual, and I deal with different, like, deities energy wise, so they could come in really helpful for me, really. Like, could,
So you were able to
channel.
communicate.
Yeah, like, for example,
You
there
were
were a
able
lot of
to
spirits, and
communicate,
then
yeah.
I needed some help to get through this, to do this
This
together. I
this
will call on some form of deities.
because this place is all the spirits are from depressed people who have committed suicide, you
Yeah.
know. And
Yes.
I've always wondered, why do they go to this particular place to commit suicide? Is there any explanation for that at all? Why
Well,
do they choose this
definitely there
particular
is.
forest?
Definitely, for sure. Like, it's been decades. Um, I mean, like, I think initially it was because of the stories. There was a person that wrote a novel story kind about the place, that it is the best place to commit suicide. And then the male and the female couple, they could not get together for some reasons. And then the male and the female went over to the forest and then commit suicide. Initially, it was just novel stories, and then when people saw that, it's kind of become romanticized. It's like, wow, it's the perfect place, and then you can't be together on earth, you can be together in heaven or hell or whatever. So
Yeah.
then people started doing things like that, and then it went on further. As the Japanese, one of the authors, they wrote a book about what is the best way to kill yourself, like, to take away your life. What is the best way, the easiest way, the most convenient way, or the most relaxed, whatever way that means that. Then they have, literally, in the book, there are many ways that you can kill yourself. Like, they will have a star ratings, and then they say that,
Wow.
oh, hanging yourself is one of the best. So you see, there's a lot of information that kind of fill up the whole suicide trend in the forest. And then, of course, this place is somewhat, uh,
Famous.
it's like a vortex that just keep on, pulling people in there. For many reasons contributed to that, for sure. Yeah.
So when you were there, Master Alan, I'm sure a lot of people would have asked you this question as well. I'm not the first, probably. When you were there during your 111 hours meditation, solo meditation, when we say solo, we know for a fact that you were there alone. But what about your team? I'm sure you had some
Okay.
team who had set everything up. Where were they actually?
Well, like, my team was not there. I was the only one from Malaysia that went all over there. They are in Malaysia. I say that
Wow.
if in the event I don't communicate, I don't contact you within certain hours after a specific time. Like, let's say I'm coming out, let's say 1 in the afternoon or 2 in the afternoon, and then give me some buffer. I may be still walking, is trying to come out, try to find my directions or whatever. So if at night, on the night itself, about 8 or 9, something like that, I do not contact you, it means that I may have been lost, or have something happened to me, or whatever reason. So you can contact the embassy or the government in Japan or
So
whatever.
you
That's when things go.
prepared your side, and you you
Yeah,
embarked on
they
this,
could find
obviously.
my whatever that was there, or they
Yeah.
couldn't even find me. I don't know. Just at least they knew something
Yes.
not desirable happened.
Correct.
Yeah, well, that's it.
In life, they say, whatever you do, no matter how good you are in your chosen field of expertise and whatever that you are embarking on, it's always to have a backup plan, and have people know what is actually happening. And in
Yeah,
your
sure.
case, you're a very you're a person who's very practical. Being a master, you have learned the art of all this, but yet you did have a plan, a backup plan, which was waiting in case something happened.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
thank you for sharing your experience on this
Yeah, well,
particular place, Japan suicide forest. Also, I have one more very important question for you. The Arctic, you got the title, the Iceman title
yeah,
for 111 hours, reborn in the Arctic.
yeah,
In short, how was it like up there? I know for a fact that you had minimum clothes on
yeah.
and your
Yeah.
body temperature. How did you maintain your body temperature during that whole solo meditation?
Well, it was painful, especially at night. Very, very painful. It could get very painful at times. Like, of course, there were times that you kind of rest a little bit and then you got better. Like even a nap or just sitting down for a while or whatever. I mean, because you exert a lot of energy in the process. I was carrying like about 40 kilos of backpack. It was extremely heavy. It's like carrying a
Heavy,
person. And then the snow was not, it's deep but not super deep. I mean, like because it's a like Arctic place, right? So the snow got around, it can get around my knee area, so it's very hard to walk. um and then it exhausted a lot of your energy, and then when you lose the energy, and then your body would have a hard time producing heat, and then that's when you feel even colder. So it was a huge battle. And I would say that, um yeah, like spirit, like meditation, spiritual practice, uh whatever that, I like to refer to the Buddha energy. It was good. It helped me to go into a state where it's like an emptiness, where you just, okay, well, my arms don't feel anything, it's too cold. They all go numb. But yeah, proceed forward. You go so super laser sharp focus that you need to be someone non-human in the way you feel. Because as a human, when you feel so cold, what do? Put on clothes, or you run away or get
yes,
out.
correct.
Just instinct, right? So but over there,
Definitely.
you get the pain, you're gonna be with the pain, and then to the point where the pain uh is gone. If the pain goes on for 1 minute, it's fine. 1 hour, 2 hours, even 10 hours, or even 20 hours, you can't possibly continue. If you feel pain the whole time, you would definitely want to stop. It's impossible. So you need to find ways to make yourself feel good. And that's when the meditation practice is so important. It gives you bliss even in pain.
Yeah,
That
the
compassion.
the the way you handle this is that you just managed your pain
Yeah,
and you focused on that. I mean, you focused on what you were there for. You
yeah,
didn't let other things come in and disturb your concentration.
something
Correct?
like that. I would say the whole thing is a meditation practice, the 111 hour. It's just like when you're
Yeah.
really in a really deep meditating state, you forgot about time, you forgot about space, you forget about everything
It's
else.
just
It's
you
just
and that
nothing.
place where you're in.
Yeah, you just look at things just like this, and then you just like just float, kind of that kind of feelings. Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to Master Alan Tong, and he's sharing his experiences, his whole experience of being a world record achiever. And thank you, Master Alan. I'll come back to you shortly with more questions.
yeah.
And we are going to take a short coffee break momentarily. We'll be back. Thank you.
My name is Alan Tong. I'm from a tropical country in Asia,
called Malaysia. They say I cannot adapt to the cold. I tried, I persisted, I went on, and I found peace within the cold. First, I hiked up to the highest mountain in Southeast Asia in just shorts and singlets under the midnight rain. Then I went on to swim in the Arctic sea water. I discovered serenity within the cold. I could feel the love from the Mother Nature. I feel empowered. I was reborn in the Arctic. People call me the Asian Iceman. The cold force of nature bring us back to the primitive self. And the cold will discover strength, health, and happiness. Breathe, breathe deeply. Breathing is the foundation of life. It guides us to connect deeply to our inner self. It is not about genetics, not the age, not the gender, and not the race. It is about our belief. Hack away those that make you weak. Build and nurture what strengthens you. Gratitude makes us feel alive. That I owe it to the Mother Earth and wind. With love, we rise beyond the negativity. We are boundless. And we are infinite.
Blossoms of a greater intentions through a visionary man, the one and super gentleman, none other than our Yo Master Dr. Adrian. Today is the very first day. Our program started on Tuesday. Chair Yoga is the simplest way to keep diseases at bay. Chair Yoga is a new trend. Practice it and keep it as your friend. Health is the greatest wealth to treasure. To live life with utmost pleasure. This mission never ends in a day nor in a month. A blessing that prolongs for many more months. Our program is to serve mankind. The purpose is simply divine. We invite everyone to be part of this mission as long as you have a vision, irregardless your age and race. Be a part of this lifetime phase. Let's all grace Hari Malaysia today. Make it to be more of a special day with the official launching of Yozoom TV today. Let's celebrate this successful event of the day. Chair Yoga is a good start. Thanking everyone from bottom of our hearts. We are nowhere without your support. It's just a friendly message from Fragrance of Thoughts.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You just watched a video of Master Alan Tong. And the next achiever that I'm about to introduce to you is Chef Kadir Mama. A little bit of introduction of Chef Kadir Mama. He holds the Guinness World Record for longest barbecue marathon held at Radisson Resorts, Temple Bay, India. Classically trained in authentic Indian food and traditionally Indian cooking. And he's a champion of cooking with fresh local produce. He has 30 years of culinary expertise in this field. And that's not all. He's also a former bodybuilder from Selangor State, first runner-up in 1994 in the Selangor State bodybuilding competition. And he has his own brand called Mamax. He's also a motivational speaker and team building specialist, a multi-talented artist who acted in movies in India, and at present he is conducting Sedic cooking program nationwide. And soon he will be recording TV episodes for TV stations. Let's now watch a brief video of Chef Kadir. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a short introduction video of Chef Kadir Mama. And now let's welcome Chef Kadir on our show.
Hi.
Hello, welcome. Salam
Hello,
Sejahtera. Good evening to you. Chef, how are you?
Very fine, girl. How are
Very
you?
good. I'm good, thank you, sir. And thank you for this opportunity for me to interview you today. It's a pleasure having you on our show, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, Chef Kadir. Many would like to know you better. They're asking us, who is Chef Kadir Mama? Now, can you just give us an introduction of yourself? We know for a fact that you're from Penang.
Yeah.
And you bring together with all the goodness of Penang with you.
Yes.
Just tell us a little
I
bit
have
of yourself,
brought
Chef.
up in Penang, actually, but living in Klang now.
You're in Klang now, okay.
Yeah.
A bit of
My
introduction of your background.
My schooling was in Penang, Hutchings. After that, Westland Secondary. After that, shifted to Klang. That's it. Now, I think I'm a Slangorian now.
You're a Slangorian, wow. But you brought with you all the culinary expertise
Yes,
to
girl.
Selangor and Kuala Lumpur. Thank you. And how
Yes.
did your journey as a chef begin, Chef Kadir?
Girl, I was brought up in a kitchen in Penang.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, and then there is no teachers for me. From the day I was, childhood, I was in the kitchen with a lot of old people. I think those days we stay in group of families in one house.
Big groups, big families, right?
Big groups. And then
Yeah.
I think I'm the youngest guy, and then I'm thinking I mix around with old guys. That's why I'm very mature in early age.
So you learned from the elders in the family?
Yeah, all bands, they do nasi kanda, they do mee goreng. Because of that, I love mee goreng so much and created a sauce that can last 3 years in the fridge.
Wow, phenomenal.
I love mee goreng so much, and then a lot of mistake happening there. But I try to tell everyone, okay, it is simple. Just love the cooking as how you love your wife, your kids, whatever it is. When you love girl, hey, he is the reason that I'm sitting here now.
Wow, the host.
He is the reason. He is my buddy, and he passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Because of him, I got this certificate.
He's your inspiration.
Because of him. Yeah, no, actually, he was doing the Guinness record in India, and I was invited to participate with him.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I took a flight and went and participated with him. And then I don't know, they have a ceremony to give certificates. And then I came back early. And then this wonderful man collected the certificate and called me, and you were given a certificate too. And then I took another flight to go and collect the certificate.
So that was he's actually who started you on this, watching him in that show.
Actually, I already know cooking very well. And then he's my friend. This journey started because of him. He passed away, and then we planned to have a Jacob's Kitchen in Singapore. We planned, and then he passed away, and then nobody to take over the place. So I said, I wear the shirt, no choice. Because I'm a businessman, actually, I'm not a chef. I love cooking. It is my passion. I want everyone to cook lovely foods, you know. That's what I learned. That's what I'm giving my kid, my wife, whatever it is. Whenever they ask anything, I say, I will do it. You don't go to shop. What do you want?
But we are very impressed. But we're very impressed with your whole journey. You are a motivational speaker. You are a chef. You've even acted in movies. With a very well-known personality. You won your awards. And you're a former bodybuilder. You were first runner-up in 1994. And all these achievements are something that is very phenomenal, I would say. And at the same time,
this is life experience. Everyone, go and love your life. Don't love your life. Don't just sit in a house thinking of nonsense things, man. I go against my dad to do a lot of things. I want mama guy that don't listen to anybody. Mamas will be conquered by their parents, and then they have to do this. You can't believe whoever we like, not as what you like. I say, please forget about it. I'm not that guy.
You broke away from that boundaries. Yeah. You broke those barriers.
And then before my father passed away, he told me one thing. You did the right thing. I did a mistake to force you to do something, but you achieved a lot of things, and I'm proud of you, kid. He told me before he passed away. That's it. He passed away recently.
A condolence to you, Chef.
No, he passed away in April. And then I don't know, whoever we
Deepest
love so
condolence
much.
to you.
It's not
I'm
COVID,
sure there's a
whatever
lot
it
of.
is.
Okay.
95.
He was how old?
I think
Sorry.
our background, family background, all lived long. Even my grandpa's 118. I think I will live at least 100. Girl.
Definitely. We want to learn more from you. What you're doing right now is you're sharing. You're sharing your culinary expertise to the people.
Yes,
You're
that's what
teaching. You're
I will tell
motivating.
a lot of people. Listen to me. I can do briefing freely. And then no need forcing. Cooking is very easy. Maybe they think for him it is very easy, not for us. Girl, come on, lah. We created certain things, and then you see that video just now. We created, now everyone can cook. You know why? Simplest way. Because I love kids. Whenever I go to restaurant, girl, I will see the kids will leaving the biryani like that and go away.
The kids. Okay, the children. Okay.
Everybody kids. Whenever I go to restaurant, I see this. And then, what shall I do for this? I have to help these kids. So, we means myself, created a masala that raw spices are not added in food at all. I found that, and blend everything. So, one shot go in, just finish the cooking.
So you've come up with your own brand, right?
Yeah, I do.
Chef? Your own brand is called Mamaks, right?
Yeah.
M-A-M-M-A-K-S.
Yes.
So it's a different spelling, which is your own brand, and you've put in all those age-old secrets from grandmother's time, our ancestors' time. You've put all those secrets into your brand.
Yes.
Yes. So that is what, ladies and gentlemen, makes the brand Mamaks from Chef Kadir very different from the rest of the commercial brands that you buy from the supermarkets. So we are really looking forward to one day.
Everybody have their unique. We don't disappoint anybody over here. Whenever you want
natural products.
Yeah, just go and try something different. Don't sit and do the same thing again and again. That's not Kadir. Well, that's what I told everybody. I created a biryani without raw spices. That's why we went to team building, just as what you mentioned. We teach how to cook biryani in rice cooker without raw spices. I think that is my achievement. So I want the kids, whenever they have food, not to throw anything away or leave the food like that. They have to finish up the plate with the food.
I would just like to congratulate you as well for the Guinness Award that you received for the longest barbecue marathon in 2010. Congratulations. This is a really, really very huge achievement, I would say. Longest barbecue marathon. How many hours did it actually take, Chef?
24 hours and 5 minutes.
24 hours and 5 minutes. Certainly a great feat, I would say.
That
with all that heat in front of you.
Very good job. And because I told you right, because of him, when I'm sitting down here as a chef, this is my passion. Okay, my hobby actually. My business is different. I love cooking, girl. I tell you frankly, I love cooking.
I'm here.
I really want everybody out there, please sit down in the house. You have a lot of ample of time to do cooking. Very simple, girl. Don't mess up anything. Just go to Facebook. I have written a lot of recipes without raw materials. Only 2 powders you need to do the cooking. Isn't it simple?
Absolutely. So the ladies and gentlemen who are watching now, please follow Chef Kadir's Facebook page for you to get more information about his culinary skills and his culinary recipes.
I think
thank you, Chef, for sharing.
Every Sunday they have a Vijay TV program going on. until January.
Yes, that's correct.
We can see the cooking over there too.
Okay. All right. Nice talking to you, Chef. So
Nice
it was
talking to you.
wonderful sharing, and we will now call upon our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Our next guest is no stranger. He is the creator of our 100 Days Signature Chair Yoga, which has just been concluded on the closing ceremony, which was on the 16th of September. Your master, Dr. Aiden Suresh, is an internationally certified yoga instructor from Malaysia and the founder and president of Anti-Aging Yoga and Wellness Malaysia. He has to his credits numerous local and international yoga-based programs, which he promotes actively. He has also traveled extensively to promote Yozum and anti-aging yoga programs in India, Thailand, Brunei, Singapore, Indonesia, and the Philippines. He is, of course, the founder of Yozum Chair Yoga in Malaysia, where it is a combination of yoga, which is physio, and body fitness, which is cardio. First time ever in Malaysia. And he is also, for the first time in Malaysia, he's a record holder for Global Surya Namaskar Challenge in 2020, organized by Sharia Sports Academy. He has an honorable doctorate in Gandhian philosophy, peace and humanity. He also has a Guru Yoga Sutra title, which was given by Perfect Life Yoga Asia Academy. And he received the Rice Man title, a title from Abdul Kalam Foundation in planting a tree from India in 2020. And he also received the MKU Books of Records Award for daily 100 days live streaming of MKU FB Live for 200 hours of yoga session. And he received awards from Cholan Book of Records and Malaysian Book of Record for organizing first ever 12 hours virtual International Day of Yoga and Wellness in Malaysia 2020. He became the Special Ambassador for World PhD for Mission on Spread Miles and Yoga Wellness in 2021. And recently, ladies and gentlemen, he has added another feather to his cap when he was awarded the Noble World Award from India. This is the highest form of certification and award for someone who's already a renowned yoga practitioner, but there are more awards coming in soon. We have already been nominated for Malaysia Book of Records as well. So let's meet your master, Dr. Kalaimamani Aiden Suresh. So ladies and gentlemen, you just watched our program from last year's Hari Malaysia, that was in 2020, where we had an event to celebrate Malaysia Day with people from all walks of life, from across all races and cultures, who celebrated together with us and your master, Dr. Aiden Suresh. Dr. Aiden Suresh brand is Yoga for Unity and Well-Being, and he specifically brought chair yoga for the public so that everyone can yoga. So now let's meet the man himself, the man of the moment, your master, Dr. Kalaimamani Aiden Suresh.
Hi, Vanakkam and
Hello, good
Selamat
evening,
Sejahtera.
Doctor. Salam Sejahtera. How are
Good
you?
evening, Roshanee. I'm
Good evening to
wonderful. How are
you.
you, Rosh?
I'm great. I couldn't be better, and thank you for your contribution to society. The recent celebration, the 100 days completion of Chair Yoga, is a very huge success. We not just completed or reached out to the senior citizens, we also brought this into schools, into senior folks' homes, into children homes as well, and to
Yes.
airline crew members. So tell me,
Yes,
Dr.
that is.
Adrian, how is the feeling?
Well, I'm actually the day when we started our first June our program till now. There's a lot of good experience and a lot of knowledge that we learned during these 100 days, and definitely I'm so excited. And I would like to say that thank you God, thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity. And well, what else, Rosh? We actually got ourselves into the Noble Books of Record for the bringing the yoga for internationally. So this is something that I would like to say, well, we made it, our whole team, the ambassador as well as the working committee. So what else can I say, Rosh? I was just
It's a
excited, that's all.
huge, it's a huge accomplishment, Dr. Adrian, because you started it as a single man. You went forward, you put that foot forward, a single step. So the journey of 1,000 miles began with that one single step that you put forward, and you brought along with you a group of people who are in tune with you, who are on the same page with you. That is to bring yoga and good health and wellness to the public. Hence our tagline, good health is wealth. So we actually didn't just target one group of people. We targeted many groups, and through your dedication, your discipline of daily for 100 days being there live, rain or shine, through all your years of experience, we managed to bring this awareness to the public that yoga is for everyone. You don't need a mat. You don't have to be in a studio or an environment where you need to be on your feet. Chair yoga is something that gives people at home who are confined to their homes during this pandemic a reason to start yoga, which they did, you know. And tell us about your recent title that you won, your Nobel World title holder title.
Well, I would like to say thank you to definitely to India for giving me this title. As they've been actually following my program, and I've been doing a lot of programs in India as well as some other countries. So what happened is when I brought these yoga master all over the world, and the news of my chair yoga actually went into viral. Many people started to benefit, and this particular award, the Noble Books Award, is such a definitely, I'm humbled to have this award because it's a beautiful and it's a very high level award, which is giving us a lot of mileage for during these 100 days. So definitely, I would like to say all the best to the Indian government to give me a lot of support. Where yoga is always coming from the tradition of India, but I'm bringing it here. I'm fusionizing it with a call Yo Zoom Chair Yoga. Well, many people will be wondering why chair yoga. Chair yoga is actually not today. It's been there for some time. But what I did was I brought the chair yoga into a simpler way that all can yoga. And well, to make it more, what do you call this, merrier, and the merrier part of the whole ceremony is actually bringing the MH cabin crew. And that's definitely all can fly high and all can do yoga. So thank you, Roshanee. And well, what can I say is please, those who are watching our program, please come and join our program. We have so much of things there in store, and chair yoga is definitely going to benefit everybody.
What you're saying is very true, Dr. Adrian, because people tend to think as chair yoga as something for people who are not into high impact activities. Actually, yoga is also cardio. Many people don't know that. Yeah, it's not just
Yes.
low impact activity, it's high cardio, and it's how you perform the Surya Namaskar. It all depends on you as a person, how you achieve your cardio level, right?
Actually, like what Master Allen spoke, meditation and a lot of yoga helps you to balance your mind, body, soul. So what I did was I simplified meditation. I simplified asanas by doing stretching. That is called the cardio. I
Yeah.
made them to do a lot of what do you call this, physiotherapy by doing a lot of stretching, as well as mind therapy. So actually, it's a package. It's actually a bundle of package into the chair yoga. So this is what I think everyone is now benefiting. And well, what else can we say? 10 schools, 10 states, and 500 students with teachers. That is the best thing that I think ever happened.
Yes, it's also a mastery of body, mind, and soul. And we actually introduced this whole concept to people from the school as well, the students, the teachers, 10 schools and 10 states. No easy task, but you made it, Master Adrian. And it's a very,
Actually, the
it's
word
a
to
real
say is a
tremendous
unity
accomplishment.
program. So
Yes,
it's a
unity
unity
program as well.
program, and during this pandemic, everybody made it. So I think, like what I see, Chef Kadir and our Master Alan, everybody have actually got a lot of things done for the public, for the people. So well, this is a celebration for us where we actually have put our effort, but the effort is nicely paid off. So for that, I would like to say thank you for all those who given us the support.
That's right. And Master Adrian, thank you for your contribution. And we wish you many more accolades and many more awards to come. And we would like to see you doing more for the public, the society. And while we are on the topic, I would like to bring our other two masters on the screen right now. Can we have Master Alan Tong and Master Chef Kadir as well? So this is a really phenomenal moment for me as an interviewer, as a host, because I'm having three achievers here with me. And I must say the vibes I'm feeling right now is simply awesome. Very, very awesome. And yeah, I have one question for Master Tong.
Hi.
Master Tong, since you're on the welcome back. Since
Yeah.
we're on the topic of yoga, have you tried chair yoga? What is your opinion about chair yoga?
Well, I've not tried personally, but I've seen your master, Dr. Adrian, been doing it, and I think that's a good thing for a lot of people to, if they struggle in difficult asanas. Like I think chair yoga is for everyone. I think that's simple and very user friendly. I would say, yeah, very
Yes,
good.
definitely.
Yeah,
All you need is a chair, and everyone
yeah.
has a chair at home. And you get a chair anywhere you are, Supposing
We're
you
on
want to
a
do
chair
some
right now.
stretching. Yes, exactly. And
Yeah.
during this pandemic, we actually managed to bring this
Yeah.
awareness to the public. So people are going through depression sitting at home. They have a lot of issues on their shoulders, on their head, and it shows with their posture. It affects their posture. So what Master Adrian has done is that by introducing chair yoga, you learn how to sit properly on a chair and perform the asanas that you normally will perform on a mat. Simple as that. So he made it easy. So every one of you are experts in your own field of accomplishments, and I just have this one more question for you, Master Tong, Ellen Tong. How does one achieve mastery and combine body, mind, and soul together? Because you are an expert in meditation. Probably you can give us a little bit of insight into that for the viewers who are watching.
Okay. I think for all ages of people, it's something they can try. I think it's a process. I think it's a fun process. I think it is something that everyone can participate, no matter how bad or how good their current situation is, because you can always get fitter physically. You can always get fitter mentally, and your IQ can go up. You analyze things better. You get sharper, and it's like you're not aging. It's like you become sharper as you age. That's really strange because I feel that I get sharper as I live. So that's mental sharpness. I think now Alzheimer's, all this kind of, people
Yes.
brain deteriorating. This is powerful, I think. And then the spiritual part, I think people sometimes can get lost as they age. They don't know what they want. It just, this life can become dull because physically they start to age. They start to feel not so well, some of them. And mentally too, you come to a juncture of your life. It's like you kind of have, you feel like you've seen everything. It's like nothing interests you and then nothing bothers you. You feel like, all right, okay. But then when your spirit is in the very vibrant, much of a vibrant state, you can try a lot of things, like, for example, cooking, whatever, everything. It's fun. The whole life is fun. and you start to explore the world gets bigger, and everything become a part of you. It's no longer like, okay, that's not mine, this does not belong to me, not my interest.
That's right.
You push away a lot of things. So yeah, it just changed when you master 3 sections of your life. You just want to see before you leave the earth, how much can you go on to explore about what you can, your potential. I guess that's it.
Thank you for your answer, Master Alan.
Yeah.
And Chef Kadir, how about yourself? Chair yoga,
Yeah.
you've tried, right? What is your opinion about it? How did you like it?
Called me when I have the first vaccination. You know, my shoulder was frozen, and then he forced me to do in the public, and then I got released. 80% in the evening.
Wow.
I'm not joking, seriously. I'm not praising him, but the way he showed something, man. I've been seeing yogas in a lot of places, but this guy, took me to another level. I mean, I can do it anywhere.
I must say kudos to you, Chef, because you went for it and you took the challenge to try the chair yoga and see what you found out for yourself.
First day itself, frozen shoulder, man, I can lift the hand, man.
Congratulations.
My shoulder was frozen. And this guy said, you come in, never mind. We will help you out. I say, come on, you don't force me to do anything. Never mind, you come in. So he asked me to do. And then I
did
no
regrets at all?
No regrets. No regrets.
Excellent.
Same,
so tell me.
Food is same as yoga, man. How you love yoga, love the food that you eat. Cook by yourself. I never say don't go to restaurant. The healthy is in your house, not outside. It's inside here. That's what Alan said. Happiness is in you. You have to bring it out. Nobody can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy.
Absolutely. That's how you combine your body, mind, and soul together and align it.
Good.
Thank you so much for sharing. So, gentlemen, all 3 of you are here today. All of you are into yoga and meditation and well-being. And 3 of you, the one thing that unites 3 of you is that your agenda that you have is only for the public, to teach the public about the goodness of yoga, meditation, mental health, to stay focused, and food. You are what you eat. So if you eat healthy, you get what you need for your body. And do not look outside. Do not look at something that is chemical to put into your body. Natural food is the best vitamin that you can give yourself. See, Chef Kadir, I've been listening to your shows. I have been following you, okay? So back to Master Adrian.
I think I will do something, inshallah. One program with this Dr. Adrian. I want to show them the simplest way to cook something, and they will get alert. When Chef Kadir can do, why shouldn't I do it? That's it. I'm showing the simplest way. And you will be thinking so many things. And then what the hell they taught me to put that, to put this and nonsense things. You don't need a lot of things, girl. This is the proper way to show to people, It's not like, I never blame anybody in YouTube, whatever it is. Show the proper way, the easiest way. You don't put every manangati over there to learn. No, you need 2 or 3 items only for cooking. Why you need a lot of things? There is a lot of simplified items in this world God have given to us. Why don't we try that?
So we're looking forward to that collaboration with you.
Actually, what Chef Kadir said, I simplify the thing. Good food is good health. That is what. Very simple. And good mind is a good fortune. That's what our Master Alan says. You see, everything has mind, body, soul. So to make things very much more simpler, what I did was actually nothing. I did not do magic. What I did was looking simple way to give someone, to reach someone during this pandemic. Students need a proper exercise. Older people need a proper exercise. Well, everyone need a proper exercise. So what I was thinking is, what can we do? As a yoga master, there's no ego. What we should do is we should bring it to people to know how they can use the technique of yoga. So chair yoga was something I brought in. And well, I've also taken a lot of programs with Master Alan. Master Alan has a lot of knowledge of meditation. For me, I find that one who connects in meditation, they can actually connect themselves into the proper mindset. That means the belief in one. So that is why I think this whole program is very successful, because we actually had a full package. Good chefs, good food, good mindset, and also what else? A good host like Roshanee, bringing us into a nice, beautiful event like this. So definitely, it's actually happiness is within ourselves. So everything comes in with happiness. In Tamil, we call it sandosham. And in Chinese, Alan, what do we call?
What's sandosham?
Happiness is with you. You cannot search outside.
Sandosham, happiness.
Oh, happiness.
Yes.
Happiness.
Actually, I like the concept when you talk about happiness. People are always looking for happiness outside themselves. They are looking from their friends, from their colleagues. Actually, you already have it in you. You just have to find it. You just have to go and look for it.
Hey, girl. Very simple, girl. You just sit down for 10 minutes. You will realize a lot of things. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Quietly.
I'm sure we can have more longer session with you, Chef Kadir, because you have so many wisdom to part, and so does Master Alan Tong. There's so much that we can learn from you. An hour is just not enough. We must have an individual session with each and every one of you, because the experiences that you've had in life, that you have gone through and experienced, is a very good eye-opener for the rest of us. And you being here today to share that is something very phenomenal and wonderful. Thank you so very much. And Dr. Adrian Suresh, thank you for bringing Chai Yoga to the public and bringing all these renowned masters together with me today. It is my humble gratitude to all three masters. I give my pranams to all three of you from me, host of Coffee Chat. Thank you so very much for being here with us, and keep inspiring and keep motivating the rest of us. And we wish you all the best in all your future endeavors.
Thank you.
And thank you. We'll see you again soon. Thank you, Dr. Adrian.
Much love to all and the audience.
To you guys.
Yeah, lovely.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a moment with three renowned masters, world achievers in their own expertise, in their own field of chosen profession. They are all into body, mind, and soul, the healthy living. And it was a real good experience sharing. And I'm sure you'll be seeing more of these two masters who came on our show as guests today, Master Alan Tong and Master Chef Kadir, together with your Master Dr. Adrian Suresh. There will be some collaboration between Master Adrian and our two other masters, which we will be announcing soon. So do stand by and watch out for more of our updates on our Yozum TV via YouTube. And it's been a pleasure hosting this coffee chat with these enlightening souls today. I am sure that you had a good time watching this interview, and we will see you again on my next coffee chat. Thank you for watching, and this is me, Roshanee, signing off for Coffee Chat with Roshanee. Stay safe, everyone, and take care.
Welcome, Selamat Sejahtera, and a good day to all of you. Hi, I'm your Master Adrian Suresh. I'm actually Head of Consultant Therapy in the Malaysian Association of Natural Medicine and Practitioner, and we are actually doing a lot of wellness program, as well as I'm as a yoga instructor. I'm coming out with a lot of programs. One of the program, I'm also a founder of Anti-Aging Yoga Wellness Malaysia, as well as Yozum. So these are the very popular program that many people are now following my program. And what is the most important now is good health is wealth. So for those who are really looking for a good health but having issues that don't know what to do during this COVID-19, the pandemic is just around, everyone is really tired, not going out from your home, staying in the house, know what to do. Well, this coming Sunday at 8 a.m. we are having a public yoga program in Zoom, and it's actually a paid program. It's only 10 ringgit, RM 10 ringgit for the whole program, which is going to run for 40 minutes. It's going to be the beginner yoga of how you can practice yoga in a very simple way. So for those who are interested, please do contact myself, Dr. Agent Suresh, and my center name is Anti-Aging Yoga Wellness Malaysia, number 016-3282-710. Here, the topics that we're going to go is, we're going to teach you how to do a proper breathing. It's called the pranayama, the right breathing techniques, how to do a proper meditation. Many people are still asking what is meditation or how to do meditation. These all are techniques. And asanas. Asanas are yoga postures which can help you to balance your body, mind and soul. Yet all these things are given very simple in a way that anybody can pick up. So please join my program this Sunday 8 a.m. in the Zoom. Thank you.